Love or and welcome to this Junior Eurovision reaction and review. Today we have Armenia. Armenia had the first artist to be announced with Misha, but the fact that is that we haven't actually heard the song until the second last slot. Let's listen to Misha's Junior Eurovision entry, Boomerang. It's like a ballad. The text on the screen might be the English translation. Key change. We're only like a minute into the song and we just already got a key change. I'm really conflicted as to how to feel with this one. Like, I love Armenia and Junior Eurovision, but I'm starting to feel like this is one of their worst entries. That being said, a lot of Armenian entries I absolutely adore, with the exception of about 3 of them. I don't have many comments, but I don't particularly like this song as well as I've liked other Armenian entries. Oh, Armenia, what are you doing? It felt like a confusing mess of key changes. That's specifically what I felt when I was watching that entry. Like, there were about 3 keys that it was in. There was about, 3 times that it felt like the tempo was going to change and then it didn't. It felt rather formulaic for what it was. Personally, I kind of looked at it and I was like, yeah, like, I could have gone either way on that. I'm obviously struggling for words, so let me try to analyze it a little bit to give a more proper review. Ultimately, I'm watching this and I'm very confused. They're using a concept of a boomerang to describe a concept of karma, and he's from Armenia. I guess. Being rather honest, I think I am going to start with the likes, because even though I didn't personally like it, I feel like I have a few things that could really help Armenia in order to do well. Armenia has a convincing singer. Misha's performance within the music video is extremely convincing. There was not a moment where I didn't think that he believed in the words that he gave. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. Other times it isn't all you need. But I don't necessarily think that in this example that Armenia has lost out by not having anything else. I think that Armenia is doing okay by having Misha on their side with this particular song. Staging is Armenia's biggest strength when it comes to Eurovision and Junior Eurovision. They know how to put on a performance that you will enjoy. They know exactly what they need to do in order to ensure that you will enjoy their 3 minutes on stage. Even if you don't like the song, there's going to be something going on. I can assure you of that. And I feel like the lyrics in this song explore some rather interesting multicultural concepts. The fact that they're using a boomerang, which is an Indigenous Australian weapon realistically, to then look at the Buddhistic concept of karma. And Misha is representing Armenia. There's like a line that you can draw that, kind of goes Australia, India, Armenia. It's very interesting. I think that it's time for me to address the negatives that I have. In this kind of ballad, changing keys a lot can ruin it. If you change a key at the wrong point in time, it can make the song feel very off. And in this particular case, I feel like key changes happen. And key changes happen at a pace where you are starting to get uncomfortable with the song. Because, sometimes with a ballad, simple is better. But disguising the fact that you're a simple ballad is even better than that. Rather than doing what Boomerang is and complicating the process. I feel like this song changes like every 4 bars. There is a different part of the song that is being highlighted. There is a different part of the song that you can say, oh yes, that's new. Oh yes, that's new. Oh yes, that's new. Oh yes, that's new. You need to do that, and you need to do that in a sequential order. Or you need to do that, and then you take elements away and put them back in, and you... People will, psychologically, kind of... If you change too much at a time, they have to tune back into the song. And I feel like, particularly with Boomerang, this is a thing that you really, really, really have invoked. You have invoked the sudden resensitization process. You pretty much, every time someone gets used to a stimulus, you just introduce another one. And it makes people, you know, become alert. And when people become constantly alert during a song, they become uncomfortable. That's an error in composition. I don't think that can be changed at this point. I am sorry. But do something to create stability on stage, and it might work. If you have an opinion on this song, please feel free to do it to @Eurovision or comment below. Like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more content of this. There's one more review coming, but you know what? I'm gonna start doing retrospective stuff. I'm gonna start doing quite a bit more with this channel. What's my placing prediction? Well, I have 2 slots left. I have my 11th and my 4th. Considering the review I just gave that, I don't have a choice but to make it my 11th. Because the scores I gave it were a 6 out of 10 on the first listen, a 4 out of 10 on the second listen, and a 4 out of 10 on the third listen. Good luck, Armenia. Thank you for watching, and Navambis.